And the answer to that, you will be delighted to know, depends on what the hell you're selling. But here's some things to think about. I believe that the marketplace that shows currently the most potential after Australia is India. I really genuinely believe that shows that's the next, millionaire maker marketplace, and I really do believe that. Our India business that we have is doing very, very well, and the rate of growth is second only to Australia, and I think that's only going to increase as more and more people start selling on Amazon and start buying on Amazon, because what's happening in India, you may not be aware of this, but they're getting their postal system sorted out, because their postal system was shit house. But they're getting that in place, and the Prime Minister, Modi, I can't remember his first name, but he's sorting all that stuff out, doing a really great job. So it shows tremendous promise, and if I were selling a Australian-made product, I would definitely go to India next, because Aussie products in India tend to do really, really well, simply by virtue of the fact that they are Australian. So the Australian government has done an awesome job of branding Australia right around the world, actually, but certainly in India. And so Australian products are perceived as having a real cachet, and there's a kudos attached to the use of Australian products, much like there would be in some countries using Italian products, for instance, or Swiss products, for instance. It's the same thing. Good branding done by the Australian government. So I would definitely look at that. If I was selling any lifestyle-orientated brand, I would definitely be looking at that. What else? Japan. Interesting marketplace. I was just there recently. It's a fascinating marketplace, but I have personally pulled back from the Japanese marketplace, because they have extremely high standards of their products in Japan, and they have got an entrenched supplier in Rakuten, which is their big player, their dominant player in the marketplace. And so I have personally pulled back from the Japanese marketplace and focused more of my attention on Amazon in Singapore, which is a brand new marketplace that's just opened. And I think this shows a lot more potential than Japan does. Very wealthy people in Singapore. Again, huge amount of English-speaking people there, just like in India. A lot of money there. And I think this personally, I believe this presents a much better opportunity. Also, I will tell you, as a long-term strategy, and make of this what you will, if you are selling products on Amazon in Singapore, it is much, much easier to get a Singaporean bank account and to get a Singaporean company for your business. And there are advantages to be had long term in doing that as your business grows and expands. There's definite advantages to be had from doing that. So I would be also looking at that. In fact, all of that Singapore, Malaysia, Southeast Asia region is fascinating. A lot of wealthy people there, a lot of money there. Really, really good opportunities. So I would go that. Now, India, if I was going to be selling in India, what I would do is I would contact two people. Here's who I would contact. The first person I would contact is Brad. So I would definitely have a chat with Brad Holland, because Brad is doing some interesting things over in India. And you can get to Brad just like that. tag him on a post just like that, okay? So Brad's doing some interesting things there. His India business, he has nailed it. And so he's a very interesting guy to talk to with some, I think, very meaningful strategies and long-term plans for Amazon in India. So definitely have a chat with Brad. Also, have a chat with Manali. So Manali is going to be able to help you get set up there. So if I was setting up now, I would get Manali to do it. I've set up previously. However, if I was doing it, I would get Manali to do it for you. Hey, thanks so much for watching that video, and I hope that you got some massive value from it. Before you go, do you live in Australia? If you do, this is for you. Would you like to learn how to sell things on Amazon here in Australia? Would you like to know what sells really, really well and what sells for the maximum amount of profit? Would you like to know where you can source those products from, whether that be in China or here in Australia, and how to source them so you pay bottom dollar and get maximum value for what you're doing? If you do, please subscribe to my channel and like this video, and you'll learn that and much more. It's the exact same information that people like Jeff from New South Wales have used to make $45,000 a month on Amazon, that Sue, who's from the sunny coast, has used to purchase herself a brand spankly BMW every single year as a result of her e-commerce business, and the lovely Kate from Bowral in New South Wales has used to make $32,000 a year on, a month, not a year, a month on Amazon, and indeed Anthony, who makes $15,000 a month on Amazon, selling, as he puts it, odds and sods. If you'd like to learn the exact same information that they use to maximize their profits for their Amazon businesses, subscribe to this video, like my channel, post below if you want me to teach you something. Okay, I'm out of here. Speak to you soon. Bye. Subscribe. Do it now.